Hello everyone, this is Mike, Canadian Earthquake Report, January 8th, 2013. So, things have been happening here. I'll just come back. Sorry about that. Okay, on the 8th, as you can see, I'm just going to pull this up a little bit taller here. And there's as much as looks like 10 earthquakes, 11, 12 earthquakes yesterday on the 8th, of course. Sika, we see here the second one down, had 5.1, 194 kilometers south-southeast, and which is fairly significant. Another one here, same place, and Sentica, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. 4.3, also yesterday, same place. As you see here, it pops up all over. Quite a bit of activity there yesterday. Like say 12 earthquakes in one day that are fairly significant. We've had 3 that I see just yesterday that I'm reporting on, because anything over 4 I report on. So this is a huge increase in our earthquakes in the last little bit here. As I've 3 days ago I posted a video saying that North America's gonna have to buckle down, put the seatbelt on, because I think it's time for us to start having all these earthquakes the rest of the world has been having. Okay, so on the 7th there was one earthquake off Tofino, 4.2. Then on the 6th in Setica, same thing, 4.2. Same thing again, Setica again at a 4.9 on the 6th. And then we'll go down here to the 5th, and of course there's the big one in Alaska. And they're calling it all more or less same area. So everything we're seeing here is aftershocks. And the aftershocks are spreading all over the coast of British Columbia, it seems, and down into Washington. I haven't seen a whole lot going on in the state, or in California and Oregon. Oregon's got a little bit of activity, nothing crazy. Okay, just a review here. We've had 6, 2 and better. We've had 15, 3 and better. We've had 5, 4 and better. 1, 5 and better, and of course that 1.7 up in Alaska, or just north of Haida Gwaii, a couple hundred kilometers. Okay, and I see they're not going to give us our little blue dots all over there, which is too bad, because what you see is just a slaughter of blue dots around the on the west coast of British Columbia, and then up into the Yukon too. And a little bit in Northwest Territories, but that's not showing up here. Okay, and we're going to thank Natural Resources Canada for that. Something else I've noticed here on the 7th, we had a 4.4 off the coast, and Canada, Natural Resources Canada doesn't rate it this high, but what I'd like to also point out here, I'll just get rid of that little thing. Now I've been covering this Princeton area here. As we can see, there's more there. We've had today we've had a 2.5 in Princeton. Now Princeton, I'll tell you folks, there's something going on down there. You got a lot of activity happening. I mean, it's ongoing. Every couple of days you got a 2.5 or thereabouts happening in Princeton. So either it's man-made, or it's you've got a fault zone in there and it's really acting, or a volcano acting up magma, and you'll get these small magnitude quakes in an active magma chamber underneath there. So it's definitely got to be aware. I'll pull in on this a little bit here and we'll get an idea of what's going on. Just a second. Okay, time to zero in. Okay, as you can see, this one latest right in Princeton, and then this dot down here, this shows, actually it's a little bit further, right around in here is the mine area. There's a mine down in here, but as you can see, there's one here quite a bit north of Princeton. So then there was another, I seem to have lost it here. Oh no, here it is. And this is more to show you about the Princeton anomaly. Now this is ROES, and this is a hazard map, and basically it'll pull up earthquakes too. And as you can see, around Princeton area, you've had a massive amount of small quakes here, and this goes back 40 days on this search, and this is only what they're reporting on, and they're reporting continuously. There's a lot of quakes around the Princeton area. Lots. Okay, here I'll just go up and I'll show you what's been going on here. These are the ones that they've recorded, and of course on the 5th here they've got one at a 2.4. They're all in the 2s, as you've noticed here, all in the 2s. So somewhere, some of them actually get up close to 3. So yeah, pretty interesting. So everybody, it's shaking time. I don't like to make fun of this, but you got to keep the sense of humor about this, otherwise you get all mopey. Okay, and this is the IRIS, and as you can see, everything's continuously giving her here around the Ring of Fire. And as you can see on the North America's coast, we're starting with some earthquakes up here, of course, and not much going on down here. We had a 4.6 in California, and that was on the 27th of December, so it was quite a little while ago. And a 4.4 here, that'd be today in the Fox Islands. So up around in here is where you see there's a volcanoes active, and that's why you can see so many quake up in that area. And this, I believe, is bleeding off into the North Americas. So of course then you had the 7.5 southeastern Alaska, and that was on the 5th, and we reported on that. So everyone, thank you, and this is Mike, and I'll be signing off. I'll bring you a next report as soon as we have more to report on. Thank you, everybody. Bye now.